Chapter 4, hallelujah, verse 1. Say, but behold, they will not believe me, nor hearken unto my voice.
Yes, so that's it. Give me a sec. Alright, continue.
Reading comes from the book of Exodus, chapter 4, verse 1. And Moses answered and said, but behold, they will not believe me, nor hearken unto my voice. For they will say, the Most High hath not appeared unto thee.
So at this present time, Moses is lacking faith. Right? Moses was lacking faith at this present time. Jump down to verse 10.
People. Verse 10.
Right.
And 10 reads, and Moses said unto the Most High, O Most High, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech, and have a slow tongue.
Right now, anybody know what he do wrong here? Raise a hand, let me call upon you. Anybody know what Moses do wrong here?
Question the word of the Most High.
That's one. Correct is right. Correct is right. He underestimate the Most High. He playing what he doing. He playing he trust when he got to deal with the people. He playing in his abilities, not in Most High's abilities. He thinking about his slowness of speech. He ain't thinking about that the Most High appeared to me. Most High. Well, Moses know that there's the Most High. But he just thinking by the corner, he thinking about what he could do. He ain't thinking about what the Most High could do for he. You understand? And that's what we gotta do. We can't think about what we could do. We gotta put we trust in the Most High. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man, not only just other people, but yourself as well. Remember, it's only flesh. It's only flesh. We ain't create yourself. So at any time you find yourself in a tribulation, you gotta always remember that tribulation ain't greater than the one that you that created you. So never put your hope in yourself, because it's just confidence to a man is like a broken tooth, or a line with a broken tooth. Thing is sign like that. So you know that a broken tooth you can't eat. It is hurt. You understand? You can't devour. So never put your trust in yourself. You can find yourself in problems. We got always put we trust in the Most High, even in the most uncomfortable situations. Continue.
11 reads, and the Most High said unto him, who hath made man's mouth? Or who maketh the dumb, or deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? Have I not the Most High?
Right? So you try and limit me. I created all these things. You put a limitation for me. We can't do that. Don't ever put a limitation on what the Most High could do for you. You understand? So when you understand that, you understand there's no limit to the Most High God. You gotta work to suit. You gotta adjust. Like I ain't feel like I can do it, but if it's of the Most High, let me go for it. Continue.
12. Now, therefore, go, and I will be with thy mouth, and teach thee what thou shalt say.
Read.
And he said, O Most High, send, I pray thee, by the hand of him whom thou shalt send.
Straight down. We're going straight down to 14. So continue reading.
And the anger of the Most High was kindled against Moses. And he said, is not Aaron the Levite thy brother? I know that he can speak well. And also, behold, he cometh forth to meet thee. And when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his heart.
Right, so Aaron is a fear speaking man, just like the deacon. The deacon is a very fear speaking man. Right? Read on.
15 reads, And thou shalt speak unto him, and put words in his mouth, and I will be with thy mouth, and with his mouth, and will teach you what you shall say.
We should do.
Continue.
And he shall be the spokesman unto the people, and he shall be, even he shall be to thee instead of a mouth, and thou shalt be to him instead of Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Yeah.
And thou shalt take this rod in thy hand, wherewith thou shalt do signs.
18.
And Moses went and returned to Jethro, his father-in-law, and said unto him, Let me go, I pray thee, and return unto my brethren which are in Egypt, and see whether they are yet alive. And Jethro said to Moses, Go in peace.
Now let this be a lesson to all the brothers and sisters in here. If you lacking faith now, be like Moses. In the latter end, Moses put his faith in Moses and not in what he could do. And then he continued in the work. So if anybody lack faith right now, seek the Mosaic counsel. That's why I advise all brothers and sisters to do. Seek the Mosaic counsel. All hope is not lost, even if you have got faith now. Continue to ask for the faith, diligence, and everything else that needful for his salvation. Or give me first Maccabees 2. It's like it. Give me one other thing for I forget. Give me Philippians. Right.
Give me Psalms 37 and
Right.
4. Psalms 37 and 4.
It was active. Reading comes from Psalms chapter 37 and verse 4. Delight thyself also in the Most High, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart.
So God, commit yourself to the Most High. Believe in everything that He says true, and commit yourself to it, and He will give the desires of your heart. John 29.
Verse 29 reads, The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell therein forever.
So that's exactly what we are expected to be and to do. We are expected to inherit the land. So in order to inherit the land, we got to be what? Righteous. We got to be faithful and true. Yeah, he said the righteous is false, sabotaged, but let's get back because the wicked is false. I don't even consider that he's doing wickedly, but we got to endure some doctrine. We can slip up, you know, and we ain't that perfect. You understand? So we can slip up. You tell me, yeah, be perfect, even as the Father in heaven is perfect. But we got to always get back up and serve the Most High and do His will. And every day. But read 9. Check this out.
For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that waiteth upon the Most High, they shall inherit the earth.
So evildoers will be cut off. So you got wait upon the Most High. Yeah, it's going to be no. Give me one more St. John 6 and 44.
And the reading comes from John chapter 6, verse 44. No man can come to me except the Father, which hath sent me, drawn him. And I will raise him up at the last day.
Right. So all the way here, the Most High call all the way here. Yahweh shall call all the way here. We, as I said all the time, we was ready before. We the spirits that was ready before. And we return it back to Him now. So we gotta do that there so now in faith. Because he ain't here but we need to walk with me like he walked with me before. So we gotta do it in faith. So he said here, no man comes to me, except the Father which has sent me, draw him. So is there the people, or everybody that the Most High get brought to he is who can come to he. He said, my sheep hear my voice, and they that hear me can come out to me. So that's what we got constantly done. Faith, belief, and endure. That's the main thing here. Endurance is the main thing here. Because we could got faith and belief right now, and then something happen, and all of that faith and belief that's going through there. So we got endure. You understand? Go ahead, King.
Right, Philippians 4. Philippians 4 and verse 13.
The reading comes from
Scripture.
Philippians chapter 4 and verse 13. I can do all things through Yahushua, which strengthen me.
Now remember, in Matthew, Christ said he will not left us before the Comforter. So remember, to do all these things through Christ, through the faith and knowledge and power of the Most High. So we can't doubt we limits. We can't set limits by ourselves because for one, none we can make we here grow, nor make it great. You understand?
Yeah.
So we can't put no limitations by ourselves when the Most High dwelling amongst we. The Most High dwelling amongst us congregation right now, whether people believe it, accept it or not. But the Most High dwelling amongst the people. We can see the fruitful increase. We can see people being more diligent than before, right? The Most High give you a nice facility that we can facilitate everybody that He's sending me with, right? Preparing all these lessons so that people can get the needful things for the spirit, right? Give me First Maccabees 2 and verse 50. Right there, I can't remember who brother they speak on it earlier, but my brother said earlier that we gotta remember for Europe. My brother said earlier that we gotta remember the acts of before fathers so that we can the true ancient acts, right? The true ancient acts.
The reading comes from 1 Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 50. Now therefore, my sons, be zealous for the law.
Zealous.
Zealous.
Amen.
Say that zealous.
Yeah, the English language, right?
Now therefore, my sons, be zealous for the law. I give your lives for the covenant of your fathers.
So remember the same women, the same woman, as she served children, then they were zealous for the law and they gave their life willingly and submit to the Most High and the things that He have commanded us for our own good. So you gotta submit yourself to the laws of the Most High, even if it costs your life, it costs your life and your children's life. I got attached on this here with people with children now. Gotta always look at that woman. Remember, you know best. You know all we have to do. But to die wickedly, we know the judgment. So you gotta make that sacrifice. You give up for your children and cause them their lives, or you fight hard for you and their lives. For one is salvation. You got the choice is yours. From the carnal sense. Continue.
51. Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time. So shall you receive great honor and an everlasting name.
So we want to receive great honor and an everlasting name. So we got called to remember these acts. And we can't pick up the phone and do Samson, you can't do David, you can't do Sarah, you can't do none of these people. So what we gotta do? We got records. If you read from Babylon to Timbuktu, it say that the Jews in Africa had a better civilization and structure because they carry with them the records. The Bible is our records. So we can't neglect these things. This is like we archive. See Barbados, get hit by that lightning and their archives get burned up. We archives here. The hell with the archives of Barbados. We ain't care about that. We dealing with this. Continue.
52. Was not Abram found faithful in temptation, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness.
Right, so his faithfulness in temptation was counted as righteousness. So all we tempted right now, all we tempted was something. But as long as we overcome, it can be righteousness in second more say. Continue.
53. Joseph, in the time of his distress, kept the commandment and was made Lord of Egypt.
Right, so Joseph, he went back for the commandment of the Most High, and he was made Lord over Egypt. Continue.
Phineas, our father, in being zealous and fervent, obtained the covenant of an everlasting priesthood.
Right, read.
Yahushua, for fulfilling the word, was made a judge in Israel.
Right, this is not Christ himself, but a different, right. Continue.
Caleb, for bearing witness before the congregation, received the heritage of the land.
Continue.
David, for being merciful, possessed the throne of an everlasting kingdom.
Right, so mercy is also a part of it. You gotta be merciful to be one another, forgiving each other for the past transgressions. As we here know, seeking righteousness. We can slip up here and there, whether it be with speech or with actions. But you gotta be merciful. We gotta be patient, just the whole Christ is patient with we. Remember, we just wake up one day with this knowledge and understanding and instantly repent. So you got people here that trying and they're gonna make mistakes. You gotta forgive. That's how we can grow. You understand? You can't hold grudges. I met mistakes in the past, some serious mistakes, whether it be with the elder or deacon or anybody else. You understand? But if they forgive me and show me mercy, I can't be here right now. So we gotta show that mercy and compassion to one another. Continue.
Elias, for being zealous and fervent for the Lord, was taken up into heaven. Ananias, Azarias, and Misael, by believing, were saved out of the flame.
Right out to the temptation, right?
Daniel, for his innocency, was delivered from the mouth of lions.
Right, so innocency is another word for being blameless. So he was blameless. When you're blameless, the Most High can deliver you from all these trials and tribulation unscathed. You remember the deacon right earlier. They can't touch the servants of the Most High God. Continue.
And thus consider ye through all ages that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome.
So none that put their faith in the Most High shall be overcome through all these generations. So you think that only their generations know to get that compassion and that mercy? No, not only them, but we, the descendants of these same people, the descendants of the servants, right? The elect, the prophet. The Most High said that he will never cast you away. So don't just think that then people gonna attain mercy back then and we can get the shit the end of this day. It ain't gonna happen. The Most High say the mercy is renewed every day. So every time, every new day you see, the Most High show you mercy. And you know that you committed some sort of iniquity during the week. And the Most High show you compassion. The Most High show you mercy. No, you're gonna stop with it. You're gonna try. So we striving for the mastery of this truth. Finish it.
Fear not then the words of a sinful man, for his glory shall be done on words.
Continue.
Today he shall be lifted up, and tomorrow he shall not be found.
So these people that buffer the chest and feel the all high and mighty today, Moses said, look, tomorrow, and then the baby. You understand? The same thing for we if we play we one backside and start against against the most. He will raise me up and then he can discard me. Continue.
Because he is returned into his dust, and his thought is come to nothing.
64.
Wherefore, ye my sons, be valiant and show yourselves men in the behalf of the law, for by it shall ye obtain glory.
So by this law, by the words and knowledge of the Most High, we can obtain the glory. Right? And that's me as the the deacon said, we can go choose some laws. So these laws that the brother can bring out, we can obtain glory by those said laws. Right? That's it for me.
Well, Jeremiah 10 and 24, and then we can start the laws. 1 Thessalonians 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah. 24.
Start the laws.
Yes, sir.
The reading comes from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10,
Yes, sir.
and verse 24.
There we go.
O Most High, correct me, but with judgment, not in thine anger.
So there's a prayer that we should be praying to the Most High, asking Him to correctly wrong, and stand fast, but not in anger. But we ain't want correctly in anger. And we ain't saying only God could judge me neither. But we got able to take correction from one another. If he's slipping up, and the brother Silver is slipping up, or sister Silver, bro is slipping up, we take correction. But don't feel because the sister that they can't tell you if you're going off to. I don't feel because he's a brother and he ain't an officer or deacon that he can't tell that you're going off. Take the correction. Because, read again, there's the prayer that you're going to ask the Most High to do.
O Most High, correct me, but with judgment,
Correct you with judgment, read.
not in thine anger,
No, he angry, because anger is death. You understand, read?
lest thou bring me to nothing.
Lest he bring you to nothing. Remember that. And this is what I pray for all of you. 1 Thessalonians 1 and verse 2. Then we start the Lord.
Go pray, let's start that. Pray.
Yeah.
First Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 2. Everybody got it? The reading comes from 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 2 reads, "We give thanks to Yahweh always for you all."
We always pray. I mean, we can be sit down, we talk. We be talking about the members and things we would like to see, the progress we like to see, and stuff like that, right? We be praying for y'all, for real. Read.
Making mention of you in our prayers,
Every day. Read.
remembering without ceasing your work of faith
Mm-hmm.
and labor of love and patience of hope in our Yahweh Shai, in the sight of Yahweh and our Father.
Right. So this is all of these attributes here: faith, patience, and hope, love and labor. All this is faith. All these is works of faith. We're still gonna get back to one of the two precepts, right? But all of this is works of faith. You understand? Laboring, because we laboring in this, we laboring knowing that it's a reward at the end of it, and that's faith. Because we can't just be laboring in vain. And loving one another, being patient with one another, and going to work also in the most of your heart. Mahashem and Mashiach. So with that, we say a prayer and get into the laws. Laws is very, very important. Very important, because with going the understanding of the laws, you will go understanding of everything else from there you read. Applying the laws, we even get more clear understanding of the scriptures. Okay?